Hey everybody, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate it and I'm so grateful and thankful that you guys are receptive to these videos and these messages that I am portraying and giving to you guys. I'm trying to give them to you in the best of my ability so that, you guys can have an understanding of how to deal with certain things that goes on in your life. So I have the keys. On this episode, we are going to talk about self-reflection. Self-reflection. This is the key right here to self-reflection. What is self-reflection? Self-reflection talks about us looking at ourselves, holding ourselves accountable, holding ourselves responsible for who we see, what we see, how we see it, things like that. That is what it is. That's what it's about. It's about allowing yourself the free will to accept yourself, flaws and all. That's it. That's self-reflection. Sometimes as we're along this journey, we're going to have moments where we have to sit with ourselves, right? And if you're on a journey, depending on where you are, you've already encountered situations where you've had to be isolated or you've had to be excluded so that you can figure out what's going on in your life and how you played a part in it or how somebody else influenced you to do X, Y, and Z. But again, it all depends on where you are. But having the ability to self-reflect is not only a plus, but it's a flex. It's a flex on the fact that you're able to sit with yourself. You're able to have those tough conversations with yourself. And to be able to have that conversation with yourself, you're able to be more understanding and more of an ear and an active listener to those outside of yourself. Instead of listening to response, you're basically listening to take in the information, to process it, and then respond. You're going through a whole step thing just to get to, where it is that you need to go and how you need to do it. So that is always a plus. So we've already mentioned in my other video, the first video was actually self-expression. So how you speak, using that throat chakra. But it was self-expression, it was forgiveness, and it was energy. That's the one we just got done doing, energy. Be mindful of your energy, the company that you keep, because that can alter your energy, or it can, take your energy away. It can drain you. It's all up to you. But now we're on self-reflection. Now taking in you using your voice, taking in you forgiving yourself for what you put yourself through, you taking in your energy and how you see and feel about your energy when you're alone, when you're by yourself. Now you're able to reflect. Reflect can come in a series of, you're about to get ready and experience some situations where, what is it called, how to put it, you're about to experience some situations where the past come up. I know we've been talking about self and just moving forward and things like that. And remember this always, while you're protecting, others are projecting. Okay? So continue to protect yourself, your energy, and things like that. But it'll be things from your past that are going to come up. And those things from your past are going to come up to show you either your part in it or another person's part. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It can be person, place, thing, any noun. Any noun. And everybody know what a noun is. any noun. Okay? But when you choose to do the reflection, you have to make sure you give yourself time to heal. Once you've experienced it, once you've already said, you came to peace with it, you made amends with it, and you've reached a point, you just have to really sit back and time, and give grace and mercy and things like that. The same thing God gives us, give it to yourself. Because we've been, and I'm saying we because I'm human as well, we've encountered people. Depending on your age, you probably encounter a lot of people. And when you have to revisit and reflect and go back to all of these things that you've encountered, you know, it's like, wait, hold on one second. Okay, so back to my bad. So to allow yourself just that moment in that time to reflect, it may work to where you understanding it. You're understanding everything that's fully happening. You're understanding everything that can happen, that should happen, that should have changed. But it didn't because you weren't listening to yourself. So that's why I'm saying give yourself grace. Give yourself patience. Give yourself time to not only heal, but to make sure that what it is that you're working toward and what it is that you're healing from is in fact working, is in fact doing something more in your life. Excuse me, I'm trying to, oh gosh. Okay, there it goes. Be mindful of your, that's why I tell you guys, be mindful of your energy. And as you're also moving forward, you're gonna have a lot of like distractions, a lot of noise, a lot of people, places, things trying to detour you from doing what it is that you gotta do. Don't let it, don't allow it. Let people do what they're doing and you do what you're doing. Allow your space to fully be your space so that you can reflect. Reflection isn't just, oh, let me look at myself in the mirror and say X, Y, and Z. It's not that. Self-reflecting is you holding yourself accountable and responsible for yourself and accepting what is. I just have to reiterate that. Because people just think you look in the mirror and you speak down on yourself. No, it doesn't have to be you looking in the mirror. It doesn't have to be that. Understand that people will be sent to you from light and dark. I'm going to say that along this journey. And you have to be able to discern who's who from all of the work that you've been doing. All of that self-reflection and all of that, you know, I get it. I'm going to get it throughout the biggity. Like, you have to allow that to work for you, not against you. Understand that everything that you're doing along your journey isn't for nothing. All of the work that you've done with these people, places, and things, even in your past or your present, isn't for nothing. Nothing is going unnoticed. Nothing is going untouched. If someone or something is fully showing you that all of the work you did does not align with anything that they're talking about or doing around you, it's time to move around. It's easier said than done because it's different situations, don't get me wrong. But once you've gotten the key, here you go, the key to self-reflect and accept what is, so that what was don't ever have to return, and what's coming don't even have to think or be in that old energy or mindset of what is right now, because you're already practicing. You're in the practice of becoming a better version of yourself. You have to understand that too along this journey. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in, understood. But don't get lost in the sauce. Don't drown on the wave trying to ride it. when you know you don't know how to surf. Be kind to yourself. No negative talk, no negative thinking. All positivity, love, and light. And remember, as you're protecting, others will be projecting, because you're reaching a new level. You're going to different places. So know that as you're protecting your everything, others are projecting, whether you know it or not. You guys have a beautiful one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.